This is Fans Bring the Weapons, BC Steel. Anything goes. Special referee, Mr. McAlfee. I think I'm pronouncing that name right. I hope I am.
Mr. McAfee.
Mr. McAfee?
Something like that.
I use antivirus sometimes.
That's his name's Norton. He's second place.
Well, here we go. He was actually Marshall Gambino's physical education teacher, and Marshall assigned him this refereeing job because he thought that he would get, well, maybe a bit of an unfair advantage, but we saw at the top of the show that wasn't going to happen.
Introducing first, making their way to the ring and total combined weight of 499 pounds, the team of Marshall, Gambino, and Bronco, McBride.
And they're escorted by their associate, Ferrari. Longtime henchman of Marshall the Bull. They've carried out a lot of hits, let's say, together.
Well, there's going to be another hit. You know, I talked to Marshall earlier, and he told me that this match is going to be revenge after what we had seen earlier with Mr. Norton McAfee Antivirus, the gym teacher. He said he was always making him climb the rope. He was always making him run laps. He said he tripped him one time in soccer, and now Marshall Gambino's going to get his revenge.
Marshall's never been good with authority, has he? Anything goes in this one, and this is Marshall the Bull's environment. Look how intimidating Marshall is just standing there.
Well,
Bronco, too.
They want Dave Kishner beat it.
With the help of Booker T, Remy, Lavey, and Keith Haught made headlines when they won the tag team titles last April. Just 3 weeks after Marshall and Mickey Gambino won a tag match to prove themselves the best tag team in IWC history. The headlines all went to the youngsters, and that's why Marshall the Bull was instrumental in Remy and Haught losing those tag team titles by slamming a cage door in their faces a couple of weeks later. It's been building ever since. Marshall's been a bully. Marshall's been overextending his power, and as a result, it all ends in a street fight tonight.
Well, you stuff a few kids in a locker, and suddenly you're a bully, and this is the advantage of having
Oh,
Ferrari.
Pup Ferrari!
Uh-oh, well.
That didn't work out well.
Ferrari, run. Run! Oh, they're going to crack Ferrari. Hey, wait a minute. Joe, what kind of show is this?
This is IWC Wrestling, and this is Fans Bring the Weapons.
Ferrari, run!
Remy brought a weapon of his own, I think.
What kind of disreputable human being would use handcuffs?
Are you kidding me? After all, what about all the beatings Marshall's given out using handcuffs? You forget about that? Remy hasn't, Keith Haught hasn't. And now the fight continues fairly. Oh no, are you kidding me? No! God!
Joe, I thought they were going to land on us. Better the people in front of us than us. I got your back, Joe.
What the hell? Marshall's nearly 300 pounds. That was dangerous.
Joe, I don't think you're going to see a lot of hip tosses and a lot of holds. You're going to see fists and really whatever they can get their hands. Ah! Well, I was going to say, and you're going to see a cookie sheet or two.
Well, these are all weapons that these fans brought. So we're going to see some unique plunder. Oh, guitar. Oh, God! That could have decapitated Remy if it had connected.
Well, I don't know what the tune he was looking to play, but I don't think he got it.
Oh, and it's going to get a lot messier before it gets better. Oh, what foresight to the head of Remy.
And Joe, this is going to be really hard to wow. What did these people bring?
Oh, God. Trash can to the head of Marshall.
There are a ton of shanties right now that are just empty. There's
Oh, no. Oh, the security guy got it.
That was hit him again. I never liked him anyway.
We got innocent bodies everywhere. God.
So I don't think this is going to be so much a winner as more of a survivor.
And this has been brewing for nearly 6 months. You knew you couldn't have rules and regulations. You couldn't have a standard match to settle this. Marshall Bull has taken this way over the line, and credit to Remy and Haught. They've been with him every step of the way, willing to fight.
And you know, Marshall and Bronco have taken out security before in our staff, and one down.
Dueling weaponry. I don't even know what Marshall has.
Well, it's a Gumby. Gumby!
It's not
No!
literally Gumby.
It's not literally.
It's a picture of Gumby on a piece of wood or steel or something.
No, there's going to be plunder and fistises, and they're going to be...
God.
You know, every one of those echoes throughout the building.
Imagine how it feels inside Keith Haught's skull.
I'd rather not. We now hand it to Marshall. We just told Remy to take a seat. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Marshall going? Oh, geez.
The head of steam. Oh, Remy Lavey cuts Marshall off at the pass. It's Bronco and Keith Haught. This is a wild, out of control, and they're in the crowd. Everybody move.
You know how you part the sea, Joe? You send Bronco, McBride, and Keith Haught through it.
They're crawling near the exit. And Marshall into the crowd as well, thanks to Remy. Oh, Sorgatron Media, good luck on this one.
Well, we're hoping our camera guy's picking this up. We don't have the best vantage point. I know we have Remy and Marshall over near the bleachers. And we have Keith Haught and Bronco, I believe, over by the concession stand.
Yeah, they're over near that wall. I mean, at this point, you just got to let the pictures speak for themselves. Well, Marshall's trying to get away from Remy Lavey. And they're brought all the way to the top. And Marshall and Remy near the top of this building. And it's going to get a lot more dangerous before it gets better.
You know, I think of some of the great wars we've seen over the years in pro wrestling, like Dusty and
oh,
geez.
DDT on the hardwood.
I was going to say we've seen Dusty Rhodes and Tully Blanchard. We've seen Ric Flair and Magnum TA. And that's some of the things that I think about, just
oh, God.
Which I don't know what that was, but it flew over here.
Whatever it was, it's not what it is anymore.
You know what? Oh, well, wait a minute. What's Marshall doing?
Marshall trying to suplex Remy. Oh, and he did. Oh, God. I think Keith Haught was just using a piece of, looked like a piece of, like an old 45 record.
Well, I believe that may have been, what is it, Billy Ocean, Bobby Ocean, Jimmy Ocean.
Oh, my God. And Remy trying to, oh, Marshall down the bleachers. Remy kicked Marshall off, he fell on the bleachers.
And that's about 9 or 10 straight solid, hard wooden steps that he just flew down.
And listen to this ovation. Haught as a crutch.
You know, and I may make a lot of jokes about Keith Haught being jovial and happy, but he came to fight tonight.
And Marshall hits just all our steel chairs on that side of the ring.
Well, there may be a lot of people without a seat at this point, but everybody here's standing.
Yeah, you don't need your seat. There's a plunger to the head of Bronco. Bronco getting plunged. All to the mouth. Marshall's throwing chairs. I can't remember the last time I've seen two tag teams in IWC hate each other this much.
Well, you got a lot of...
Oh, my God.
Well, you know, Joe, you wrap up bamboo really tight, and you'd be surprised what damage it can do.
Yeah, trying to choke away Keith Haught with that kendo stick. Oh, Remy trying to bail out his buddy. And he got more of the same right to the small of the back.
And Bronco right now going for more plunder. This isn't going to be good.
As if we needed more chairs.
I guess Bronco McBride may be the new IWC chairman.
Keith Haught is holding himself up with a golf stick.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know what his handicap is, but I think I know right now.
Golf club, I should say.
I got you.
Bronco to the short ribs of Remy. Haught having trouble keeping his footing. Marshall the Bulls back to his feet. This is going to get even more dangerous before it gets better.
Well, this isn't going to be good for Keith Haught.
These teams hate each other so much, I don't know that anybody's even tried it for a pin yet.
And I don't know if you saw when Keith Haught landed, his shoulder elbow may have hit.
What is that?
Well, I believe that's either shaving cream or silly
It
string.
looks like shaving cream.
Well, you know, Joe, there's never a bad time to get a clean shave.
What?
But I will say one thing. You get it in one of those cuts that Remy has right now, and he's going to be in a rough way.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
Joe, I'm telling you, if they come over here, you're doing this broadcast by yourself.
Keith
I'm
Haught's
gone.
being choked on the outside.
No loss there.
What the hell was that?
I think it's one of those pool fun thingy-doos.
Thingy-doos?
Yeah.
Well, whatever it was, it hurts when it's in Marshall's hands, that's for sure. And Remy's almost daring Marshall to hit him. This kid's got guts.
Well, those right hands hurt too.
Look out.
Well, whatever that was, it's now in pieces.
Marshall now taunting, mocking Remy, mopping his face. And now Marshall getting in the face of his old teacher.
You know, I always thought of the Gambino family. I didn't know Marshall was the cleaner.
Oh, he just bent that golf club on Remy's back. Did Bronco.
And that's metal. Watch out front row.
And Keith Haught has been neutralized. Oh no. I'm not sure if that's more insult or injury, but either way, Remy is at a 2-on-1 disadvantage as Keith Haught has been taken out for the time being.
I believe Marshall and Bronco with a message right there.
Yeah, that's the management. That's the plumber. God, it's lashing Keith Haught as he's trying to get in the ring and help his partner. There's a back scratcher he hit him with.
And it's solid wood and very effective.
And Remy's trying to fight.
I don't know how Remy and Marshall were standing. We both saw them take big falls on those bleachers.
That's guts. That's adrenaline. They'll feel this tomorrow. That's for damn sure. Oh! Remy will feel it now if Marshall has his say.
I was just going to say, it's going to be more than tomorrow that they're going to be feeling this. This is going to be the next couple days. You know, matches like this can end your career. And well, I don't know how Marshall did in typing class, but I think we're about ready to find out.
He may be ready to Control-Alt-Delete Remy Lavey. Oh!
And well, we just saw S fly into the air.
We just lost the space bar. Yeah, Marshall moved S for the spine of Remy Lavey.
Well, we seem to have all four in the ring. Well, maybe. We don't know
Barely.
how long.
Oh, there goes Remy. Remy's hurt. Oh, look at Keith Haught exploding. Look at this. Keith Haught with some fire.
Seems to be getting his second wind. Oh, wait a minute. Well, there's a bullseye. And something, I think it says, "I love you, Grandma."
It does not. It says something about Marshall Gambino. Whatever it is, those are... Oh!
Well, they're not anymore.
Homemade portraits, we'll say. And Marshall and Bronco got canvassed.
Have you ever been hit with a painting, Joe?
Not lately.
Now, I don't know how good the Mona Lisa feels wrapped around your skull, but I can guarantee that. Well, I was going to say they're seeing stars, but I don't know if they're seeing anything at this point.
They may be seeing the two next breakout stars in IWC Tag Wrestling.
Bronco nowhere to go.
Down with a knee. Almost shades of the curse of the Gambino. Oh no. Oh, Keith tried to cover up, but there's no way to protect yourself. A kendo stick in the face of Remy. Remy gets hung up, and God.
Right in the tailbone. You know, I like that. I don't know if a lot of people know this. Marshall Gambino is a heck of a baseball player. We just saw it right there. That would have been a home run.
And now it's Keith Haught 2-on-1.
Good.
And they're clearing out the garbage.
Well, they're about to clear out the biggest piece of garbage right now.
Well, what do they have in store?
And I'd like to point out Ferrari's still handcuffed at ringside.
Oh, yeah, non-factor. Oh, look at this clothesline with a kendo stick. And they are surveying this scene. They're savoring this moment to punish Keith Haught. Jeez.
I don't know if it seemed Keith may have blocked that a little bit. I couldn't tell from this point.
He tried to. But again, any part of your body it hits, that's going to sting.
Yeah, kendo stick does not really have a lot of give. Oh,
look at
wow.
that!
Well, now that should be a disqualification.
And Marshall sent to the outside, and Bronco. With this, and his team. Oh, Bronco down to Marshall! And Marshall hits an awkward landing.
I don't know if Marshall went into that guardrail or over it.
Sounded like he did. Oh!
Part of his anatomy certainly hit it, that's for sure.
Oh, it's got the kendo stick. And this is a war of attrition. This may not stop until one team can't continue. And if that's the case, we're going to be here a while.
You know, as much as I don't want to be in this town all that often, I am loving the beating that well, we almost saw our cameraman wipe out. See, nobody's safe at this point.
Not at all. It's a war zone out there. It's a battlefield.
It's like Vietnam.
They're fighting for their lives.
Oh, wait a minute. What's... Joe, I don't think those are sprinkles.
Oh, my God. We've seen this out of the Gambino family playbook before. Oh, no. Hundreds upon hundreds, if not thousands of thumbtacks. And now we know why they cleared the ring.
Well, Joe, as somebody, let me just tell you, if you've ever stubbed your toe or stepped on one of those, you know how bad they hurt. Imagine 100 going into your body like you're a pincushion. And for Keith Haught right now, this isn't going to be good.
Oh, he's got Haught elevated. Keith puts the brakes on. And Bronco hits the tax! Bronco with hundreds of puncture wounds. In his back, it's in his head.
And Joe, there's only one way to get those out, and that's to pull each one out individually. You know, this is a side of Keith Haught that I've never seen before, and I'm not sure I like it.
No, Keith Haught is usually quiet, respectful, personable. Just wants to have a good time, but this is what Marshall and Bronco have pushed them to.
And let's say for Remy Lavey as well, not a...
Oh.
But you could see those tacks in the back of his head.
Yeah, they're stuck in deep.
Well, Bronco, I think, just called for tables. Joe, this is going to get bad.
Gonna get?
Well, it's gonna get very bad.
Bronco and Haught are still fighting. It's Marshall and Remy on the near side. Ferrari's still handcuffed.
And well, we have our table. I believe Bronco McBride has the table out. And I don't think they're going to set up a buffet, Joe.
Well, this isn't going to stop until They end Keith Haught's career.
Well, somebody over there's.
My God, it's absolute chaos out here.
We've got one in the ring, one on the outside. Wait a minute.
Keith Haught just used something on Bronco. I don't know what it was.
I think he put Bronco on the table, and Keith Haught's lost his mind. He's flipping out.
Oh, they brought something out of Keith Haught that came from a dark place.
Bronco's on the table on the outside. Wait a minute. No.
Is this the hot mess? You gotta be kidding me! Good night, Bronco!
There was literally nowhere for Bronco to go. You think of the 300 pounds on top of him, through the table to the floor. And Marshall might be fighting this one alone at this point. There's nobody.
My God.
You know, I don't want to use any wrestling hyperbole, but one of these people is going to be done. This is going to be the end of somebody's career, the way things are going right now.
There's a reversal. Marshall. Oh, God. Hellacious side slam. 2 and no.
Uh-oh. Well, Marshall's not. We had to know this was going to happen eventually.
Oh, no, wait a second. Oh!
Well, wait a minute. He is an official, and he's throwing right hands.
Marshall, his teacher, just came back to haunt him.
That's not something you learn in gym class, Joe.
And Remy's got Marshall on the table.
Well, now, wait a minute. Well, Joe, that ladder's going to be a good, 10 feet in the air, 10, 15 feet up.
Oh, easily. And Marshall doesn't know what's coming. Oh, now he does. Oh, Remy went for everything there. And he unfortunately paid for it. No.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Joe, you know what makes the table worse?
Thumbtacks.
Absolutely. Remy's going to pay.
15 minutes on time.
In this case, your judge and jury is Marshall Gambino. We're about ready to see the execution.
No.
I think Remy was going up to attempt to fly down onto Marshall.
Yeah, but Marshall cuts him off. And these men are 10 feet in the air, battling for everything. And Remy Lavey. Oh my God. My God! Jeez!
And well, Joe, they hit the tacks, but they didn't. The table didn't break. And I don't know who took the worst of that. Marshall does not look good right now.
And the table partially broke, but Marshall's body and Remy's body, but especially Marshall's, absorbed that impact.
And somehow we have Keith Haught back up. Bronco McBride is out of it.
Oh, Bronco hadn't moved. Bronco has not moved.
You know, we're going to need some medical help. Oh, are you kidding? He's doing it again.
My God. There's no way. And, oh, Marshall gets to his feet before Keith Haught can position himself. Marshall's in a blind rage at this point. I'm not sure if he knows where he is.
Right into the tacks that were off that table. Are we going to see another hot mess?
He thought, flies with a hot mess. Marshall's down. Cover. They've done it. They've silenced the bully. It has been a a year-long quest for respect, and perhaps Marshall one of the toughest to earn the respect of. It was a long, hard road, a lot of bullying, a lot of violence, a lot of hits, a lot of sneak attacks. But at the end of the day, Keith Haught and Remy Lavey proved they're good enough, proved they belong, proved they could beat Marshall and Bronco in their own world.
Well, Joe, we saw tables, we saw ladders, we saw chairs, kendo sticks, paintings, keyboards.
And we saw IWC wrestling at its finest. What a moment for Haught and Lavey. What a night for IWC and Roro Valley. Ladies and gentlemen, IWCWrestling.com. Find us on social media. We'll see you next. House of Hardcore coming to Corton this October. Thank you for watching IWC DVD and a hell of a night.